Hi, good evening everyone. Today we will be starting with the 29th video of Lightning Web Component series. In this video we will be understanding how we will be creating the multi-select picklist in the Lightning Web Component. So if I talk about multi-select picklist, first thing that comes in your mind is lightning dual list box. So how we will be using a lightning dual list box in order to create a picklist, we will be understanding in the same session. So let's start with the today's scenario, that is creating the dual list in the Lightning Web Component. So let's start building the Lightning Web Component. So I have created a multi-select picklist component. First thing that I will be doing here is we will be marking the is exposed equal to true. That is because this is the first thing that you need to do in every Lightning component. You will be setting the targets and where you will be setting the target of Lightning homepage, because we are interested in seeing the component in the Lightning homepage only. Also we will be using the Lightning data service that we have already covered in the previous videos in order to fetch the picklist data. So we will be having a demo again for the same. So let's start with the HTML first after saving this. So I will be closing this out. I will be going here. So it is better practice to take a lightning card. So I'm taking a lightning card here. Lightning-card. I will be taking title is equal to multi-select picklist first cut. So instead of first cut, I will be making it final cut. So once it is done, we will be taking final cut here, and we will be just taking the icon is equal to custom, and we will be closing the lightning card. So it has been provided me the same. So I will be just removing this inverted commas, and further what I will be doing, I will be taking lightning dual list box. So what I will be doing, lightning dual list box will be my go-to option in order to make the multi-select picklist. So here we have multiple values. So let's understand what are the value one by one. Name, we have kept it multi-select. Label, select multiple values for account type. So this is just a dummy. So we will be just considering the topics that are available. So and source label, you need to make it available. Once it is available, oh my bad, the camera has been popped up. So let's make it small and let's move the camera at this side. Other than this, if I go here, I will be taking the selected label is equal to first time what you will be selecting the selected that you want to select. You want to give none or by default as anything. So we are taking it as selected. This is the option that we will be dynamically populating it from the JavaScript end, and here the selected values will come, where the selected value will be coming in the selected side, and here will be on the left hand side all the values will be coming, and we will be changing handle change on change. Also, in order to show the data, what we will be doing, we will be adding a paragraph here, and in paragraph we will be adding selected values are, and this selected values I will be adding a dynamic values here, so that will be displayed here. So this complete our HTML part. Now let's move on to our JavaScript part. So once we move on to JavaScript part, since we are going to use wire and track, so I will be adding wire and track method here. Wire method is in order to get the getObjectInfo and getPicklist data. So now in order to get the getObjectInfo, we will be importing the getObjectInfo from my Lightning. So both values have been auto populated here since Agentforce is smart and it helps us in order to populate everything. So let's get these two things. So getObjectInfo from Lightning, UI Object API Info, and Picklist from UI Object Info API. Once we are done with this, now we will be starting with the our code. I think this has not been enlarged, so let's make it enlarged on the full screen so that we can see the bracket at least. So once we are done with this, we will be taking two track values as an array. One is the picklist option that will have all the options, and second is the selected value that once we select the values, it will go here. Once we are done with this, now it is a time to get the wire method in order to get the object info. First we will be getting the object info, but we haven't get any import for account. So we will be importing the account import account object from @Salesforce schema account, and similarly we will be getting the type field from, I will be importing the type field from the type. Once we have imported, then only this account will work. So here what we will be doing, we will be just in the object API name, I will be just copying this account object. So we will be pasting it here, and we will be populating the object info, and you need to take care that this dot record type is just a variable that you need to create here. So I will be just creating the record type ID as a variable. Otherwise this will not get populated, so you need to make sure that the record type ID should be declared as before you are calling this, because in the suggestion the Agentforce will give you, but you need to take care that the record type ID is a variable that is getting populated by as a default record type ID. Okay, once we are done it till here, we will be going further with the while method for the getPicklistInfo. So once we are here, so this method will get called, and if I go here, so getPicklistInfo, you will be populating two things, that is the record type ID that we are doing. So you have to use the $value. Dollar is specifically used in JavaScript in order to get the value on a dynamic on the backspace, and similarly you will be passing the object API name as a account object. Once these two parameter has been passed, so now you will be giving the you will be starting with the picklist handler, where the method will give me the data that you want to populate as, and once it is done, if data, then you will be populating the value in this picklist. So what you are doing here, so let's hide this out and let's see what we are doing. This .picklist option, the picklist option that we are talking about, data.values. So we will be taking the data.values, and here I will be taking the item. So it is populating the data by itself. So we will be returning the type. So it is not populating the data. So item. So we will be returning these two values. That is, in picklist option we get two options. One is label. In label we will be passing item.label, and in value we will be passing the item.value. So let's Control Z it, and we are done till here. I think we are missing one bracket here. So let's close this as well. So let's close this. Oh, my bad. So let's close this bracket, and let's close one more bracket, so that our data is done. Once we have populated everything, now it is a time to populate the selected values that we need to populate here. So we will be calling the handle change event that we have called in the dual list, and in the handle change event we will be just passing this dot selected value is equal to event.target.value. Once this is done, we will be closing the bracket, and after closing the bracket we will be just closing our code. So that's it. So this is the small demo for the multi-select picklist. Now let's deploy this code and see if this code is getting deployed or we are getting an issue. So this is simply I think we got some issue here. Yes, we got an issue in the meta file where we are missing the targets. So let's correct the targets here. So what I will be doing, I will be just making it lightning__homepage. So let's copy the target here, and that I have kept here, and further I will be pasting the targets here as is. So now let's deploy our component and see if this component is getting deployed or not, or still we are getting an issue, because many times the targets create an issue here. So let's wait. Now it is successfully deployed. So now let's move to Salesforce screen in order to test if the things are working as expected. So I have done a small mistake in the code. So we have taken the object API name here as well as here. So instead of object API name, it should be field API name. So first of all, we need to correct this error. That is, if you are taking this like this, then you need not to take it in the code. Otherwise, it will get into string. So let's give it like this. And what I will be doing, I will be giving the field API name is equal to type field that we have taken here. So this is a type field. Now it is populated. So we will be saving it again, and now we will be deploying this out. So we have deployed this component. So now it is a time to check on Salesforce if this component is getting loaded or not. So we will be loading our Lightning Web component. our Salesforce screen. And now we will be first going here, and we will be just dragging and dropping our component here, that is picklist component, multi-select picklist component. So let's save this component out, and once this is saved, now we will be going outside. So I was testing earlier why the value is not coming. So I just come to know that these values only will get populated if the field API name get populated here. So now you are able to see that all the type field is getting populated, where prospect, customer, all the values are coming. So now we will be selecting multiple values, and we will be dragging it into the selected value. And once we have selected the value, the handle change event is happening, and handle change event is just populating this value which we have selected. For example, if I delete one value from here, so you will be seeing that prospect, customer, direct and customer channel is only coming. If you delete the prospect as well, then only two values is coming. So this complete our demo for the multi-select picklist. Just you need to take care that what all syntax will be available. So I will be also populating this field of JavaScript so that you don't make a mistake like I have done. I have forgot to add field API name when I was doing it earlier. So make sure that if you are getting the object info, you need to populate the object API name here. And if you are going to get a picklist value, just make sure that field API name should be updated by the type field that you are updating. So this complete our demo for the multi-select picklist. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon for more such content. Have a nice day.